What's up, fam? The Kopala Pasta is here with Pamwela featuring Molto and Roxxy. Let's check it out.
The Kopala Pasta Ushabaeka nga Madagascar.
Haha, Sakona. You remember Madagascar from geography? Here.
Destiny and Diaba Pamwela ngechushi cha tobacco musansana mu machushi mose chiwala filo kumfumyapo ichovale bate mokusushe motopitala muneko nkanyapo. It takes the greater grace of God to come this far. Chili wakupele nako nolobo pele nako kashelela nebo ni pamulu nkwele lako panshi nebo shibwele lapo mulandu wanshi ni Yesu Kristu munepokele lako tatwali bantu fwewo Yesu aisano kutupokele lako. Life hard yali semu galagata kupala katoko kosa sana ngolu sapato lwa mubata alabale tushoba sana fwe wati suke chipala kasa tawakatale pishaponga tawasangwa hapo parusaka sishupe na alipalo anke minina nakuzivili mina no simbili mina bunsumbula no kuntwala mu makumbi alayali shibi kwache tulipamwela
Ngati moto go hard ina mwene ai ndinati toto kapena simu zibo flowa ndati damba ai ndipike nkoto yambani sekula mu blowa chondede ka ai sizidi choncho chite kulamba Yehova noti mpamvu zanga chumbula foto ndimango fale sau tenga mambuye dede living on the daily bread college asina kute ndopo sama baza njenje mesante deti dezigo mogwa malaga indiga pempele na bite
About it. Molto with that traditional feel about him. Nice.
At some point in Ali Kembo na lelomba fya maficha. They never thought they'd ever come a time along ka feature. Failure ni never lepele for example fenga teacher. Kanshinga tiba kubomfye kukula shonsenga shishi. For vale bomfye in place of so danga fisikisa. Tole se shepok sunka bati tole fili lo kushtisha. That's why inga tenshita yobe okesho kupirikita. Vale se shop sunka bagaigai vale papata tuchitika. Kadi gospel music ya mai mwene. Lenja kwaba kwafana nangu balombe mai mwene ma. Chimoneka balomfala kawali jomba. That's why she lomba nalifisa mange lomba ya pepela kwa bonse banga fuile nishinde lomba apa nomba yali kalande se mabumba. I don't father frogs shichula edi tempele likulu lesa kula sishupe na lipalo anke minina nakuzivili mina no we simbili mina bunsumbula no kuntwala mu makumbi alayali shibi kwache tulipamwela sishupe na lipalo anke minina nakuzivili mina no we simbili mina bunsumbula no kuntwala mu makumbi alayali shibi kwache tulipamwela watu tambaka lelo tulipamwela nimbo necho cha kupwamaka lelo tulipamwela ala cha kupapusha lelo tulipamwela kuluselwa kwe tulipamwela lelo abatu bereme fe mufilamba fyankara mumdara Lion of Judah R.I.P. One gun Kopala forever.
Kopala Pasta linked up with Molto. Mwajo wako explode duku. Na Roxxy, you may know her from frequently collaborating with Uno in the past. That's Kopala right there. Pamwela, let's speak on it. Okay, artwork. The same one like ida inefe tumona fading ife maja pazedi huge like billboard type artwork with the title card and the artists that are on the song lined up like that. We get it. Okay, artwork. Let's talk about the song now. It was produced by The Industry, who I believe Niba Kopala Pasta, that's like his alter ego. He does production as well as rap. He's really good, man. He's a rhymer. There's some bars in here. Nifo bale pera pa ma example nga teacher. Na idea kukula nga shisha. And this last one wakamde iya ndasama nge lomba. Ero foot cover da idea imbi yeah. Oh, that was a bar. I don't father frogs. Ishichula. Okay. The bringing up of I don't father frogs, like when he's rapping about what he's rapping about, is funny in a sense because it's kind of out of context. Umuntu arerapa se pafio arepitamo pafio arepitamo kusada I don't follow frogs. Shichula. Yapanga sense when he says in Shichula. Futi. Galandefio. The creative part of that is that Alandati Shichula. I don't struggle. Ero nganiwewe ishiwa kwa chula. Nishinwewo shichula. If you actually understand them, that's really what made me smile and light up. First verse was okay, it was cool with the rhymes, but the punchlines were really heavy in the third verse. Molto had the delivery going on with the chewa and everything, but I don't really understand chewa like that. But the delivery was there, and the traditional rich thing that he has going on, I could feel. But the content, I'd have to really listen to that verse again to really get. But Kopala Pasta he's talking about how far he's come in this game. And even though he's come this far, the gospel fraternity feels like it's not fully welcoming in terms of let's see ourselves get to the next level. Nimai mwene nire akwevati limbinga taule chitika nifi grace taukwete favor yama gafiachtika. Oh, the Lord has answered now. Yeah, but that's his perspective. I have my own perspective, and I with the way I fellowship and the brethren, everybody has their own perspective. But it's jam-packed, man. Roxxy did her own thing with her hook. She's always coming in with that energy, nama high pitch, followed the beat nicely. And Kopala Pasta's way of rapping really suited by the beat. He's really rich. What I would say though, in terms of everything, like that I've heard, is this. Kopala Pasta has been through so many transitions from singer, producer, production he's still doing. Now he's rapping like really hard. Here's how to stand out, and I'm going to be really honest about this. Dark themed beats. These are so 2010. What you need now, you are a jack of all trades. We understand that. But what you need is to source out beats from young cats who are really doing hip-hop out here. I'll give you examples. There's Lee Slanders, there's Legend Sun. Legend Sun is on the same label as Molto. There's Jayhan. There's Mohsin Malik. There's Shinko. Shinko, I believe, gave Muzo a different face in terms of hip-hop. We never, ever expected Muzo to be on such beats when he did the Massacre EP. So fresh beats, other than producing them yourself all the time. That's my first observation, because the beat I've just heard is so 2015 going down, like ukufika 2010 when a young jack were popping like when crunk was. It's hip-hop, yes, I'm not doubting that, but there's beats that are now in fashion. Even though some are reminiscent of the boom bap era, you can still feel that, okay, this will trend even now, or this is still hip-hop, but it's still appealing to the young masses. The producers I just mentioned might be able to hand you such beats. Oh, plus Natoni Kundola. There are more here. Bambina Balabafe. But beat selection has to improve from what I've heard here. Another thing is we need more styles. The tongue twisters and nankane. This kind of likens you or puts you in the same box as HD Empire. I know this is a very bitter pill to swallow because and they probably found you doing it this way. They probably got inspired by your rap style, but it won't help if every time someone listens to you, they're like, oh, cool, he's really cool, but really reminiscent of efo barerapa bari na Slim Chase na uriyo munanko ati nanulia barabapanga HD Empire. They're like in similar styles almost. The content is different, obviously. He's the Kopala pasta. But we're going to need more addition to your style, other flows, slowing down sometimes on some songs. You're an R&B artist, so you know what I'm talking about. Like, so many faces if you are going to really, really, really penetrate the mainstream with your rapping. That's what I noticed, honestly speaking. More producers. I know it's cheaper and more affordable to do things on your own, but hip-hop has evolved, The greatest example I like to give is how Drake sampled Jay-Z's song Cry on When to Say When for his tape Dark Lane demo tapes. He took song Cry, which still sounds good till this day, but is still an old school jam. He sampled, but he put in fresh drums. If you want to really get what I mean by saying, oh, fresh beats or fresh drums or being on trend with what's happening in terms of hip-hop beats, download Jay-Z's song Cry and then download Drake's When to Say When. It's the same sample but different drums. Then you let me know if you actually get it when I say this beat that I heard here kind of seems outdated. And I'm really big on soul. For me, soul lasts. So nganaumfwa something that gives me old, dark beat, old Muzenga vibes. Because Muzenga has also moved on. He's now on these, like, you can tell he's with the times. I always say, and if I feel like that, I'm 33 years old, fam. Imagine I'm a trap. Not saying do trap, but I'm a beat guy who alipanga effort sourcing out young producers to produce for him. Case in point, J. Cole production. So look for these kids that I mentioned. Find how you can gel with them. What's really currently popping? I know to find your own identity, you don't have to really look at that. But Footy, you have to know what gets you listened to out there as soon as you produce. Oh, another new age producer who's really dope is Kid Soldier. Yeah. So Kid Soldier, Lee Slanders, Legend Son, Shinko Beats, J Han. Kwa wako nabambi Tony alikundola kachika nikitwe Mulusaka muno kuba hip hop Mohsin Malik I already mentioned. Mouse came along, cool. Bale sherira baiche with OD Mac. There's a kid called OD Mac that you also need to look out for, because these beats, they are really like appealing to your comfort zone. You can flow all day on such beats, Kopala Pasta. I know your flow and I know you. But what's it going to take to get you out of your comfort zone so that we see another side to you? Rappers who have been in the same spot for a while need to be challenged. And that's what happened to Pusha T as well. As Pusha T's new album is produced by Pharrell and Kanye. But go listen to what Pharrell told Pusha T about the production of Almost Dry, the album. He challenged Pusha to say, yo, do you still want to be a mixtape rapper or do we take this thing to another level? Go listen to the new Pusha T album, Mwala Njeva. It's deep in terms of production and beat selection. So rappers who want to break through and be unique and do more than they've been doing in the past need to be challenged, especially in a beat selection. This has been happening throughout, even with Critic. I get the feeling that Shefi nobody nefe alachinja limbi ukuya kuntanshu because fintu fimona fyambo kumfika kwati people are too comfortable. Hip hop has evolved. I'll leave it there. All in all, okay song. But where does it stand in terms of breaking the mold? Let me know what you think of this. And hey, Pamwela, Kopala Pasta features Moto and S Roxxy. Produced by the industry, man.